What? I wanna. Dang, I just woke up though for real, right? But yeah. Say. Make sure I'm Alright, so I was kind of like trying to. You ever just try to? You want to be. I don't be wanting to be negligent. Like if God be trying to bring something or someone to my attention, right? I be trying to. Let me get this right. 'Cause I just woke up. I really just want to get myself together for real. I'm talking about. So, yeah, yeah. So yeah, check, right? I be trying to like make sure that I'm obedient and I'm aware. I be trying to make sure I'm aware, cause sometimes I can overlook some things that are just blatant. Like God sometimes might be being direct. You know what I mean? So I don't be wanting to be like, oh wait, hold up. Nah, I'm overlooking something. And I had done. I don't know. I accelerate a lot faster, so I learn a lot faster when it comes down to things, certain things, right? And last couple of days, I've been kind of coming across certain things that, well, I'm gonna say certain people that God may want. Well, I was wondering, maybe God want me to take the courage to kind of extend myself to certain people I feel like have the ability to rationalize. You know what I'm saying? And like along my process, I've been trying to I've been trying to make sure that I kind of I don't know, maybe God is like building or establishing certain people I've been coming across that have like this genuine spirit in nature, you know. Certain people I feel like maybe well, like I say, had ability to rationalize, or maybe just earnest people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I may register wrong, and that's just me being human, because, you know, I mean, I won't be right about everything or everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people I'm concrete confident on. So I have been, taking the time out to kind of follow certain people on social media that I may have the intentions on reconsidering, or let's say not reconsidering, but just establishing maybe a business ground, or, you know what I'm saying, just somebody that I wouldn't mind having a part of my community or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And certain people I may intend on just blessing just along my path, you know what I mean? Because I feel like they're genuine people, you know what I'm saying? So I do have a little encounter I just recently had that I didn't want to be negligent or disobedient about, because I don't know, God brought it to my attention for a reason, so I act upon it. Like I said, sometimes we can be disobedient to certain things that stand out. Some people that stand out to me, maybe people of God, you know, some people who aren't in the ministry. At times I might have those intentions, like, okay, God, who you want me to bless along my way? You know what I'm saying? who are you compelling me to extend myself to? Then on top of that, like I said, I be knowing when it come down to like certain people, I'm like, all right, certain people maybe end up being like good establishment when it comes down to like a friendship, business. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So I leave myself open. You know what I'm saying? But I have been compelled to kind of reach out recently. I reached out to a brother. Well, I felt like it was a brother in church, in the ministry. But when I contacted home or the fella, I realized that the guy was kind of using his place of ministry for money. You know what I'm saying? That was like the main thing I was getting emails from this guy from. He just kept talking about how they're trying to do this, that, and the other, and sow this into the ministry, and you know what I'm saying? And it was never nothing, no real actual contact back by me just wanting to join his community for just as a, just having an accountability group or partner. You know what I'm saying? Well, that was one thing. I contacted my old church, but they ain't never got back with me. But it's cool. So I just reached out to new people I felt like may have that spirit of discernment, or just who can rationalize a lot better, and I can have or I can be a party of when it comes down to just counsel. You know what I'm saying? Then excuse me. Shoot, man. You run around, you come across some people who really don't have, who aren't just really sincere for real, or who aren't really earnest about what they're doing. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? Just a form of exploitation when it comes down to like just ministry, yeah, but and just spirituality, period. You know what I'm saying? So I did come across a couple intellectual individuals I felt like have the mental capacity I could build with, on a mature level. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I could actually hold a conversation and I won't be over their head most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So I reached out. In the process of reaching out, I realized that I came across another person who was just BSing. You know what I'm saying? And then me just noticing that I just move forward. You know what I'm saying? My incentives are different on why I reach out or I would contact a person. Every person that I contact pretty much isn't. I don't have the same incentives or what I'm saying, intentions. Pretty much. I might contact them concerning different reasons, but it's all for just the edification of myself and that individual. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Sometimes, man, we can be disobedient on the people God kind of are trying to put in your life. You know what I'm saying? And God could be trying to put somebody in my life, and I could just be like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can misjudge a person based off of just how they look. Now, sometimes I might overlook a person. I feel like, dang, man. Not just on some like finding a companion, although I feel like my companion would be spiritually and kind and clairvoyant in a way. You know what I'm saying? And would, I believe, spiritually already know how to exchange with me on a spiritual level. So when it come down to me coming across a female, everybody who's clairvoyant or gifted come in different type, shapes, sizes, and looks. So I have to humble myself, man, and allow myself to be receptive to what God is providing to me. You know what I mean? So instead of me being like, dang, that person right there way too much makeup or they too materialistic, you know what I'm saying? It's just that person might love themselves and carry themselves in a way, you know what I'm saying? And another person might be a little, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I just don't want to be so critical-minded and be negligent to what God may be putting before me. So I kind of just allow myself to be receptive to embrace whatever information God is trying to provide to me through any individual. And like I said, God makes himself accessible through all things, aspects, situations, people, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta be receptive, man. And I gotta take up the humility to allow myself, you know what I mean, not to be narrow-sighted, you know what I'm saying? And not be, binded by superficiality either, you know what I mean? So yeah, like, that's just a situation all in itself, you know what I mean, that I learned. So today, I had to check myself, like, all right, God, what you want me to do? You know what I mean? What you want me to do? Like, and me, I'm not like bounded by fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think anybody that really supposed to be in my life would be bounded by fear either. Like, it'll be just a thing that just, I don't know, they're gonna do what's necessary. When it's like, when that type of encounter come and God connect the dots, it ain't gonna be me having to be strenuous about that connectivity or just that connection. I don't have to be strenuous about that, even though I may take the initiative. You know what I'm saying? I might take the initiative, and you know, certain things, and I'll be direct. You know, I can know how to be direct and transparent about, you know, who I am, what I'm about, and what I'm here for, my intentions. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing, and I have a problem with disclosure. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, you know, when I see confusion in the mix, or when I see manipulation in the mix, or something like that, that lets me know already. Then boom, it's like it takes a little bit for me. It don't take a lot, and I'm already at a conclusion. Not to be like on no critical mindedness, but I done been through more than enough. At least I'm well seasoned enough to, you know, be able to register when a person is not really aligned with me. Period. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have that fear of reaching out. I don't have that fear of just, you know, having to revise, or I don't have that fear of correction. I don't have that fear of any of that. You know what I'm saying? I believe that, you know, I still, you know, can step out there on God of really just being of service in whatever manner too. So if it just takes me just a little bit for me to go, like, all right, go pull up on this person. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be negligent. So when God do that to me, tell me like the move, I'm moving. Like I ain't tripping. And if I come across a person who chooses not to, like recently, like I said, I came across one individual I knew was clairvoyant, right? And synchronicity was at an all-time high concerning that person. So when I choose to take the initiative, and I just been direct, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And I just registered who that person was, and I felt like, you know, God was writing something totally different concerning me and that person. But I knew that person may have been binded by, like, a lot of people are binded by, like, the domestication of this world, the approval of people, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, when I register a person getting phony, or when I register a person, you know, expressing some sense of superficiality, man, it's like, that's when I'm already, like, it take a little bit for you to show me that little bit if you being superficial or anything like that, and it's like boom. But I'm never emotionally invested in anything that God calls me to just act upon. You know what I'm saying? Now there may be compassion to a degree, but if I'm taking the initiative, but only compassion but goes so far, you know, when I know when to digress, you know what I'm saying? Or I know when to step back, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, God, I have shown you that, you know, I took up the courage to be obedient, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I come in the most respectful ways I can, bro, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me in my learning of who is who concerning my life, my path, you know what I'm saying? If you see me, you know me. And if a person comes across me and acknowledge me, my intentions, or my walk, or just if a person can see me spiritually, and if you have that gift, and God is giving you that gift to see me, I'm not going to deny you. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know, I'm not going to deny you. You know what I'm saying? And there's just some people I just benevolently just, you know, lay my grace upon, my love upon, just cause, you know, some people just need the encouragement. Some people just need to be uplifted and esteemed. You know what I'm saying? So I have my intentions or my motives on why I encounter people, certain people. So that's what that be about, man. And God really was letting me know today, or I was actually registering myself that, like, I have that build, I have that ability to, you know what I'm saying, still set out to, establish my grounds, or a firm foundation on, and I'm not scared to get in that water and swim, home. You know what I'm saying? That's not, I just don't do too much scouting when it come down to like romance and all that, and everybody have their, ulterior motives, and everybody still have control dramas that they be dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And everybody still, operates in a form of manipulation. You know what I'm saying? So I still have to be watchful for that type of stuff in my life, But yeah, me just waking up right now, I had to really kind of like catch that little bit real quick, man, and be like, oh, I appreciate it, because I did come across some individuals, man. Yeah, my face probably get ashy though. I did come across some people, man, that I felt like I needed to extend myself to. You know what I mean? But if you are an individual that I did extend myself to, and you didn't recognize, or you didn't, if you choose, if you have chose to overlook my sacrifices, my if you choose to overlook that, most of the time it's no hard feelings or none of that. You know what I mean? I know how to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And I pray that, people have or receive better in life. You know what I'm saying? They receive clarity, they receive the love and the security that they need in life. You know what I'm saying? I pray that people grow into a better relationship or intimacy with God. You know what I mean? So, I ain't called for everybody. I'm not called to service everyone, but hey, I still have a heart and a mind for the world, and people, and for humanity, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always, servicing a person's esteem. You know what I mean? In every endeavor, for real. So that's what it really be about. You know what I mean? But you know how to gotta keep pressing forward, man. You gotta keep pressing forward. Things will be better. Things gonna get better. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't gonna see you. You know what I'm saying? But if they do, that's just adding to my cup running over already, because I'm full. You know what I mean? So, that's what that be about, for real, man. But thank you, God, for waking me back up at a decent time so I can get to work, for real. All right.